California lawmakers return to Sacramento tomorrow to kick off the new legislative session. Elected leaders will also convene for a special session, but work won't begin until January. Governor Newsom called for a special session to help the state prepare for the incoming Trump administration. Newsom announcing this special session just one day after the election. In his proclamation, Newsom said the session would focus on, quote, bolstering California legal resources. Through Trump's first term, California reportedly filed over 120 lawsuits against the presidential administration. State leaders have vowed to continue that fight into the next term.
Whatever the financial situation, when we have full frontal assaults on who we are, what we stand for, our people, our resources, we will fight back.
Trump has previously called the special session an attempt by Newsom to, quote, kill California. The session is expected to meet by noon tomorrow. Now, the special session will not be the only thing that lawmakers will take part in tomorrow. ABC 10's Garshpal Sangha joining us live in studio with the changes this new session will bring. Garshpal?
Yeah, Luke, and tomorrow will be a chance for lawmakers, especially the newcomers, to get their feet wet before serious business begins. And this session will be making history.
As California lawmakers return to Sacramento, the focus is on the mixture of fresh faces and a major challenge ahead. The special session called by Governor Gavin Newsom to, quote, Trump-proof the state from the Trump administration is the attention-grabbing headline.
But that particular special session is intended to augment the Attorney General's budget.
Chris McKaylee, a veteran lobbyist and a legislative record keeper, says lawmakers will convene for a special session Monday, but the work won't begin until after the holidays.
They'll break until January the 6th.
The first day will celebrate history, as the largest class of women legislators will take their place. McKaylee says as 58 out of the combined 120 elected leaders are women,
which is the largest number that we've ever had in the history of California. This is the second two-year session where we have 30% new legislators.
The new faces will take their place, and McKaylee says the parties will select leadership roles and adopt rules for the two-year session. Aside from the special session, McKaylee says the new legislative session will need to address $20 to $30 billion budget deficit emerging in the next few years, homelessness, the insurance crisis, and how to tackle artificial intelligence. He adds the women will not only make history this session, but the Women Caucus has been a strong force in the legislature.
And those Women's Caucus priorities have a very high success rate.
And many of these changes and turnover came because of term limits, creating new opportunities for candidates to run without challenging an incumbent.